So last week, I think I had stopped at this point. Api prasannena maharshina tvam. So we'll continue from the next sloka. So up to this point, Raghu, we got to know that Raghu is performing the Vishwajit Yaga, and in the course of the yaga, he has given away whatever he had owned or whatever he had won. And Kautsa would approach Raghu in order to seek money for his Guru Dakshina, and Kautsa has not yet spoken till now. The context here is Raghu has greeted Kautsa. He has performed the customary traditions that the guest should receive, and now he is continuing to speak. So the sixth shloka. तवार्हतो नाभिगमेन तृप्तं मनो नियोगक्रिययोत्सुकं मे अप्याज्ञया शासितुरात्मना वा प्राप्तोऽसि सम्भावयितुं मनान् माम्. Okay, so the Sandhi breakage is like this. Tava arhatah na abhigamena triptam manah niyoga kriyayotsukam me api agnaya shasituhu atmana va praptah asi sambhavayitum manat mam. So tava is Yushmat Sabda. So your arhatah is Shashti Vibhakti. Na abhigamena tritiya vibhakti. Triptam is phalam. Manaha manasi manamsi napumsakalinga. So prathama vibhakti ekavachanam. Niyoga kriyotsukam phalam. Me mama me. Agneya atmana. All of these are tritiya. Shasituhu is Shashti. Praptaha Ramaha Asi is Madhyama Purusha. Sambhavayitum is Tumun. Vanat is Panchami Vibhakti. Mam is Asmat Shabd. So this shloka is the conversation is in this shloka Raghu is the speaker. So he is telling to Kautsa that Arhataha tava abhigamena. Arhataha is one who is fit to be respected. Arhan, one who is fit to be respected. So he is calling Kautsa as a Arhan or a person who is fit to be respected. By your entry, Abhigamena is by your coming. Okay, because you came, it implies that because you came, me manaha, nanna manasu, my heart, na triptam, it is not satisfied just by you coming to me. Okay, then what is he satisfied with? Me manaha, niyoga kriya yotsukam. So niyoga is that which is directed, kriya is action, utsuka is enthusiastic. So my mind or I am very eager to do whatever you tell me to do. So I am not just satisfied by your entry or by you coming to me. I will be satisfied only when I do something which you tell me to do. So that is what this sentence means. So Raghu is not satisfied with Kautsa just coming to him. Raghu wants to help Kautsa. So this implies that Raghu expects that Kautsa will ask something. So as such, the scenario is he was giving away his wealth and whatever he had won. So he expects Kautsa to ask something, and that is why he is telling that I will be satisfied only after I do something to you. Okay. So arhataha tava abhigamena me manaha na triptam. That is, I am not satisfied. We can this is implied, but we can include in Anvaya. Me manaha niyoga kriyayotsukam. So, and then he is asking, have you come out of your own accord, or has your guru told you to meet me? So that is what the next sentence means. Raghu is asking Kautsa whether he came by himself or whether he was directed to go to Raghu by his guru. So shasituhu agneya va. Shasituhu is his teacher. Shasituhu, teachers, agneya va, by your teacher's orders, or atmana, by yourself. Mam sambhavayitum, to meet me. Vanat, from the forest. Praptaha, you have come. Praptaha asi is you have come. So it is Shasituhu Agneya, by your teacher's orders. Va, or Atmana, by yourself. Mam sambhavaitum, to meet me. Vanat Praptaha asi, you have come from the forest. Api is just a conjuncture. So it can be used wherever we want. So we can put it in conjuncture with the first sentence. So the first sentence is Raghu telling Kautsa that he is not satisfied until he helps Kautsa, and Raghu is asking Kautsa whether he had reached him, whether he had come to him on the orders of his guru or by himself. So the complete prose order is Arhataha tava abhigamena me manaha na triptam. Me manaha niyoga kriyayotsukam. Shasituhu agneya va atmana माम संभावयितुम वनात् प्राप्तः असि. So that is the prose order. Okay. So any doubts? If not, I'll move on to the next verse.
The Niyoga Kriyayotsukam.
Yes.
How do you exactly, how do we understand it?
So niyoga is
The
some.
Utsukam.
Utsukam is
Utsukam
enthusiasm.
is enthusiasm for doing, is it?
Yes, for doing the action. What is directing the
Okay.
action is niyoga. So he is enthusiastic to take action according to his request. Niyoga
Okay.
is direction. So or request.
Thank you.
Okay. So the next verse. इत्यर्घ्यपात्रानुमितव्ययस्य रघोरुदारामपि गां निशम्य स्वार्थोपपत्तिं प्रतिदुर्बलाशः तमित्यवोचद्वरतन्तुशिष्यः. So this is the sandhi here is iti arghyapatranumitavayasya raghoho udaram api gam nishamya swarthopapattim प्रति दुर्बलाशः तम इति अवोचत वरतंतु शिष्यः. Okay. So iti arghyapatranumitavayasya is a single word. It is shashti. Ragoho shashti. Udaram gam is dvitiya. Nishamya is lyap. Swartopapattim is phalam. Durbalashaha. So this we can take it as prathama. Tam is dvitiya. Iti avochat. Avochat is a, I think it is avochat. Avochat is lung or lung. So it is past tense. Avochat, I am not exactly sure whether it is lung or lung. I'll clarify that. Varatantu Shishyaha is Ramaha. So, yes. Okay, yes. Sorry, this Avochat is Lunglakara. It is Prathama Purusha Ekvachana. Yeah, I remember. It is Avochat is Lunglakara Prathama Purusha Ekvachana. It is Brudati. Alright. So, iti arghyapatranumitavayasya. Arghyapatranumitavayasya refers to Raghu. Okay, so because Arghya Patra is the instrument that he is using to give the Arghya, Anumita Vyayaha. So it implies that Vyayaha is expense or how much he can spend. So what is his spending limited by? It is limited by his Arghya Patra. This means that Raghu actually was giving Arghya in a Mrinmaya Patra. That means it is a mud pot. So that means that implies that Raghu doesn't have much. So he doesn't have the amount of money left because he is giving argya itself in a mud pot. So his expense is limited by his argya patra. So argya patra mitavesya ragus udaram gam. Udaram is udarate we call in Kannada. His benevolent speech. Gam is speech. Gau is the word and Gam is Vidya. So his benevolent speech, Nishamya, having heard the benevolent speech of Raghu, whose expense was limited by his Argyapatra, Varatantu Shishya, who is Kautsa, Swartopapattim Prati Durbalashaha. Swartha is his needs, Upapattim is being satisfied, Prati, in that regard, Durbalashaha, he lost hope. So Varatanta Shishya, who's Kautsa, lost the hope, lost his hope that his desires would be met by Raghu, who had spoken benevolent words, but whose expense was limited by his Argyapatra. And what did he do? Tam, towards him, iti avotsat. He said the following words. So this shloka tells us that having heard whatever Raghu had to say, Kautsa started to speak. So that is the gist of this verse. Right. So iti arghyapatranumitavesya ragoho udaram gam nishamya swartopapattim prati durbalashaha varatantu shishyah tam iti avotsat. He said the following. So this is just Kautsa speaking to Raghu. Kautsa starting to speak to Raghu. Okay, so I'll move on to the second shloka, the next shloka. So any doubts in this one? Sarvatra no vartamavehi rajan nathe kutastaya shubham prajanam surye tapatyavaranaaya drishte kalpeta lokasya katham tamisra. So सर्वत्र नः वार्तम् अवेहि राजन् नाथे कुतः त्वयि अशुभं प्रजानां सूर्ये तपति आवरणाय दृष्टेः कल्पेत लोकस्य कथं तमिस्रा. Right. So sarvatra means everywhere, it is an abhaya. Naha is asmakam. So it is vartam is kshemam, so it is phalam. Avehi is madhyama purusha ekvachanam. Then, right, what is there? Nathe is Saptami, Kutaha is Abheya, Twayi is Saptami, Ashubham is Ashubham itself. It is like Palam. Rajanam Shashti Surya Saptami Avaranaya Chaturthi Trishtehe Shashti Kalpeta Manyeta Lokasya Shashti Katham is an Avya. Tamisra is Sita. Not exactly, but Strilinga Prathama Purusha Ekvachanam. So now Kautsa has started to speak to Raghu. So how does he begin his speech? Rajan, king. Sarvatra naha vartam avehi. So everywhere for us, naha asmakam, vartam, kshemam, vartate. So we are happy, we are satisfied, or we are comfortable everywhere. So we are comfortable everywhere. Sarvatra. Why are we comfortable everywhere? Twayi nate. When you are the king, prajanam ashubham kutaha. how can bad things happen to the citizens? When you are the king, how can the citizens be unhappy? And he gives a simile here. When the sun is shining, how can there be darkness? So that is the gist of it. So he says, he links that to this. Surye tapati. When the sun is shining, lokasya drishतेः आवर्णाय lokasya drishतेः आवर्णाय lokasya jagatina world's drishतेः eyes or world's views avaranaya to encapsulate or to surround or to close or to hide. Tamisra is darkness. Katham kalpeta. How is it possible for darkness to envelop the eyes of the world when the sun is shining? That is the meaning. So, how is it possible for the darkness to envelop the eyes of the world when the sun is shining? So, this is a classic usage of Sati Saptami. Surye tapati sati lokasya drishतेः आवर्णाय tamisra katham kalpeta. And the above one is also an example of Sati Saptami. Tvayi nate
Okay.
sati prajanam ashubham kutah. When you are the king, how can the people be unhappy? When the sun is shining, how can the darkness be able to envelop the eyes of the world? And that is why, king, everywhere we are comfortable, everywhere we are happy. Okay, so any doubts here?
Kalpeta, is it a standalone word or should it be used in conjunction with Katham?
Ah, no, no, no. Kalpeta itself is a standalone. Katham is how. Kalpeta is possible. Yes. So we can use instead of kalpeta, it can be shaknoti or prabhavati. Those words are synonyms. So till now we have seen 8 shlokas. So in these 8 shlokas, we have seen that Kautsa has approached Raghu. Raghu has spoken to Kautsa, has extended his welcome, and Kautsa has started to speak. That is a very bird eye view of what has happened till now. So now Kautsa is continuing. Bhakti pratiksheshu kulocita te पूर्वान् महाभाग तया अतिशेषे व्यतीतकालः तु अहम् अभ्युपेतः त्वाम् अर्तिभावात् इति मे विषादः. So basically what Kautsa is saying, this is a very interesting shloka. Bhakti pratiksheshu kulocitate पूर्वान् महाभाग तया अतिशेषे व्यतीतकालः तु अहम् अभ्युपेतः त्वाम् अतिभावात् इति मे विषादः. So the second line is we can actually guess what it means. Vyatitah kalah, vyatita kalah. That means the time has passed. Tvam ninnannu artibhavat, artibhavat, as a seeker to approach you. The time has passed. So Kautsa is telling Raghu that the time has passed, and I have approached you at a very wrong time because you have given away everything. Iti me vishadaha. That is why I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling sad that I have approached you at a wrong time as a seeker. And what does he actually say before that? Pratiksheshu. Okay, that is Saptami Bahuvachanam. What is a pratiksha? Pratiksheshu means a pratiksha is a person who is considered as a guest in this context, but it can mean a guru or a person who is to be adored or respected. Okay, so pratiksheshu, among the guests, bhakti, the devotion towards the guests, te kulochita, it comes from your clan itself. It is you have it through your blood itself. Te kulochita, so it is well known. Your clan is known for that. Taya, in that itself, or through that, Purvan, Atisheshe, you have actually exceeded your ancestors in devotion towards guests. And your ancestors were known for their devotion to the guests, but you have exceeded them. Pratiksheshu bhakti kulochita. And for whom it is kulochita? Te, ninage. For you, Raghu, it is well known that your clan is famous for devotion or hospitality to their guests. But through that, Taya, Purvan Atisheshe, you have exceeded your ancestors. However, Vyatita Kalaha, the time has passed. Arti Bhavat, as a seeker. Tvam Abhyupetha, I have approached you. Iti, Anta, Me Vishadaha, I feel sad. Even though your clan and you are known, well known for being hospitable and having great devotion towards your guests, but I am feeling very sad that I have approached you at a wrong time. So Kulochita is Strilinga, Prathama Eka. Purvan is Navya. Te is Ninage. So Taya is Tritiya. Atisheshe. So you have exceeded. Then
Taya refers to what here? Why is it Striling?
Taya, yes. Taya is Kulochita. Kulochita, it implies that in whatever your clan is known, in that itself or through that itself, you have exceeded them. So that is why it is Tritiya.
Why is it Striling?
Kulochita is Trini.
No, he's addressing Raghu, right? So it should be Kulochitaha.
No, no, no. It is addressing the phenomenon that their clan was famous. Kulochita was is the Strilinga word, right?
Okay.
So he's telling Mahabhaga, King Raghu, your clan was famous for that. In that itself, you have exceeded them. So that is the word. So Kulochita is that. So this is an important verse. This one and the next one. Okay, any doubts in this one? The ninth one? This is Atishete. So Atisheshe comes Madhyama Purusha, Prathama Madhyama Purusha, Ekavachanam. It is Lat. Shete.
What is Shete, is it?
Yes, yes, exceeded.
Shete.
Atishete.
Okay. The Dhatu is?
Dhatu is Sheen. Sheen.
She.
Sheen. How can I say? She and Kaka Gaga Nya. Yeah, Kaka Gaga Nya. That one. Sheen.
Okay. Yeah.
So yes, the 10th sloka. तदन्यतस्तावदनन्यकार्यः गुरुवर्तमाहर्तुमहं यतिष्ये स्वस्त्यस्तु ते निर्गलिताम्बुगर्भं शरद्घनं नार्दति चातकोऽपि तत् अन्यतः तावत् अनन्यकार्यः गुर्वर्थम् आहर्तुम् अहं यतिष्ये स्वस्ति अस्तु ते निर्गलिताम्बुगर्भं शरद्घनं न अर्दति चातकः अपि. So this is a classic usage of a connecting group of words. So tat tavat is usually used as a connecting group of words. So it connects the previous shloka and this shloka. So tat tavat, thereby ananya is Ramah Prathama Eka. Ananya Karyaha, if we do the Vigraha Vakya, it implies na anya Karyaha. Nyai Tatpurusha Samasa. Sorry. So it says na anya Karyaha. A person who does not have any other work is an Ananya Karyaha. So what is the work of Kautsa? The work of Kautsa here is to get the Guru Dakshina for his Guru. And he says that he doesn't have any other act to perform. He doesn't have any other work to do. So his work is to procure Guru Dakshina for his Guru. So Ananya Karyaha implies to Kautsa, whose only work at that point of time was to give his Guru the Guru Dakshina. Ananya Karyaha Aham. Ananya Karyanada Nanu. Guruvartam Ahartum Yatishri. Guruvartam for the Guru. Ahartum to procure. Yatishye. And where will I try that? Anyataha, from someone else. So I, being a person who doesn't have any other work, will try to procure the Guru Dakshina for my Guru from somewhere else. Swasti Astute. Okay, so Swasti Astute here it means goodbye and thank you. So Swasti Astute, let good things happen to you. Chatakaha. Chataka is a type of bird. Chataka api. Okay, the greatness or the, the uniqueness of this Chataka bird is that it doesn't drink water from the earth. That means it expects to drink water only through the raindrops. So it doesn't bend down to drink water. It always expects water to fall from the cloud through the rain. So it doesn't drink water from the earth. So that type of bird which only expects rainwater to drink, that bird also Nirgalitambugarbham. Nirgalitambugarbham is water, the storage of water which doesn't have water. Nirgalita is empty. Ambugarbham. Ambugarbham is a cloud. Sharadghanam, again a cloud. That bird also will not ask. That Chataka bird also will not ask a barren cloud for water. So that is this is again a simile. So this is to be expected from Kalidasa. That is why he is known as Upama Kalidasasya. So everywhere he uses similes. Here the simile is, even though I may be a seeker who is a Chataka, who doesn't have any other means but to ask for help, even then I will not ask from you. Why? Because even this Chataka bird will not expect water from a barren cloud. So yes, Ardati is expect or yachate. It doesn't request for it. Tadanyatah tat tavat ananyakaryah na anyakaryah aham anyatah from someone else. Guruvartam ahartam yatishye. Yatishye, I will try to do that. Swasti astute. Okay, let good things happen to you. Chatakaha api. That bird also. Nirgalitambugarpam sharadganam na ardati, will not expect rain from a barren cloud. So that is the meaning of this shloka. Okay, any doubts here?
Are these slokas supposed to be memorized for the exam?
No. But memorizing gives good hold on writing the answers. So yes, these shlokas, what I would prefer is to say at least a little bit to memorize. Okay, going to the next shloka. So till here, the speaker is Kautsa himself. The next shloka, Raghu will start to speak. एतावदुक्त्वा प्रतियातु कामम् शिष्यं महर्षेः नृपतिर्निषिध्य किं वस्तु विद्वन् गुरवे प्रदेयम् त्वया कियत् इति तम् अन्वयिङ्क्त. Okay, कियद्वा, it is कियद्वा इति तम् अन्वयिङ्क्त. अन्वयिङ्क्त is please let me know, or he asks. Who asks whom to let him know? Here what has happened is etavaduktva, having said all these things, pratiyatu kamam, pratiyatum, return, kamam, a person who wants to return. Who wants to return here? Kautsa wants to return. Kautsa wants to leave. Shishyam, again these are all adjectives for Kautsa. Pratiyatu kamam, maharsheha shishyam, Kautsanannu, nipatihi, Raghuhu, nishidhya, stopped him. So Raghu, who is the king, stopped Kautsa, who was leaving after saying all these things. After saying all these things, Kautsa, who was Varatantu's Shishya, was stopped by the king. And the king asks, Vidwan, Kurave Pradeyam Vastu Kim? What is that you have to give to your guru? Gurave Pradeyam Vastu Kim? What is it that you have to give to your guru? Kiyadva, and how much? Iti tam Kautsanannu Anvayunkta Aprachat. Nipatihi aprachat. Evamuktva Pratiyatum Utsukam Varatantu Shishyam Kautsam Raghuhu Nishidhya Vidwan Kurave Pradeyam Kurave Deyam Vastum Kim, or Vastu Kim Kiyat iti aprachat. So these are all an exchange of dialogues. So we can visualize this as a nataka. Okay, so the prose order is etavaduktva pratyatu kamam maharshehe shishyam nripatihi nishidhya vidvan tvaya gurave pradeyam vastu kim kiyadva iti tam anvayinta. Okay, any doubts here? Okay, we'll move on. Samapta vidyena, oh sorry, I skipped one. Tato yathavat vihitadhvaraya tasmai smayavesha vivarjitaya varnashramanam gurave savarni vichakshanaha prastutam atutakshe. Okay, I'll first tell the gist of this shloka. It says that then Kautsa told whatever had happened to Raghu. So that is the gist of this shloka. So Kalidasa has added a few adjectives. And what are they? Tataha, then. Tasmai, and the avanige, yarige, Raghuvige. And how is Raghu explained or described here? Raghu is described as Vihita Adhvaraya, one who was giving. Vihita is giving. Where was he giving? He was giving in the Adhvara. Adhvara means yaga. A person who was doing sacrifices in the yaga, Adhvaraya, for him. Smaya means jealousy or arrogance. Okay, arrogance is a better suited word. Smaya means arrogance. Avesha is, what can I say? Avesha is intensity or okay, anxiety. Yeah, that's better. Vivarjitaya, one who has given up pride, who has given up anxiety for him. Varnashramanam Gurave. Here, Varnashramanam Gurave implies Kautsa. Varna Ashramanam Guru. He is described as a guru for all Varnashramas. Okay. Varni. It implies, Varni here implies a Brahmachari. Okay. So a person who has a Varna is called as a Varni. But here, Varni implies a Brahmachari. And how was that Brahmachari? Vichakshana. He was smart. Prastutam. Whatever had happened. Achatakshe. He told. Achatakshe is lit lakara. So it implies avadat. Avadat is a synonym for achatakshe. So then, for the person who had given away everything in a yaga, for the person who had left his arrogance and anxiety, the person who is considered as the guru of all the varnas, who was a smart brahmachari, told whatever had happened. That is the translation of this verse. So, tataha, then, yathavat vihitadhvaraya, one who had given away everything in his yaga. Okay, we can use yathavat. Yathavat is as it occurred. Prastutam atatakshe. Yathavat. He said, he narrated it as it happened, not even a slight variation. Yathavat is like that itself. Atatakshe. Prastutam yathavat atatakshe. Whatever had happened is prastutam yathavat. Like that itself, atatakshe. He said. Who said? Kautsa said. How is Kautsa described? Kautsa is described as Varnashramanam Guru. He is described as a smart Brahmana. To whom did he describe? He described to Raghu. To Raghu. How was that Raghu described? I mean, how was that Raghu? How is that Raghu actually denoted here? He is denoted as a person who had left jealousy and anxiety. Vihita, Adhvara. So he had given away everything in the yag. For that person, Kautsa narrated the following. That is the meaning of this verse. So, yes, any doubts here? Samapta vidyena maya mahashihi vignapitaha abhut kurudakshinaye sahame chiraya askalitopacharam tam bhaktim eva aganayat purastat. Samapta vidyena maya mahashihi. Okay, I'll break the sandhis first. Samapta vidyena maya maharshihi vignapitaha abhut gurudakshinaयै saha me chiraya askalitopacharam tam bhaktim eva aganayat purastat. Samapta vidyena maya, by me. So by me, who had completed the studies. Samapta vidyena by me. By me who had completed his studies. Maharshihi गुरुदक्षिणायै विज्ञापितः अभूत्. By me who had completed his studies, the Guru was asked to tell the Guru Dakshina. Guru Dakshinayai, for the Guru Dakshina. Vignapitaha, I inquired abhut. My Guru was inquired by me who had completed his studies. So that is a roundabout way of telling that I had completed my studies and I asked my Guru to tell the Guru Dakshina. So then, Saha, he, my Guru, me, nanna, mama me, chiraya askalitopacharam. Skalana and black spot. They are wrongdoing. A black spot in anything he does. Askalana means there is not even a single black spot. It is completely good, completely pure, completely well done. What did he do? Upacharam, his service was completely perfect. Bhaktim and Tam Bhaktim and the devotion towards his service, Eva was itself considered as the Guru Dakshina. Purastat was considered as the former. Purastat means former. Former here implies Guru Dakshina. Former. Former means that Former. So Guru Dakshina, former. It became former in that sentence. The former was considered as his upachara, his service, his beautiful or perfect service, and the devotion towards him was considered as the former. So we can use Purastat in that context. Was considered as his Guru Dakshina. So Kautsa is telling that when he completed his studies, he asked his Guru to indicate the Guru Dakshina. However, his Guru said that he considered, or his Guru considered, his exceptional service and his devotion itself as the former, as the Guru Dakshina. So the prose order is Samapta Vidyena Maya Guru Dakshinayai Maharshihi Vignapitaha Abhut. Saha Maharshihi me Chiraya Askalitopacharam Tam Bhaktim Eva Purastat Aganayat. Aganayat is considered. He counted that itself as his Guru Dakshina. Aganayat is he counted. That gives a good meaning. Abhut is lung lakara. So that also implies past tense. So everything here is past tense because he is narrating something that had occurred. Nirbandha sanjata rushartha karshyam achintayitva gurunaha muktah. Vittasya vidya parisankhya me kotischatasra dasha chahareti. This is the actual plot of the story. If this instance had not occurred, then the story would not have happened. So nirbandha, nirbandha. We all know nirbandha means stopped, or one who is not allowed. Nirbandhane. So stopped. Sanjata. Sanjata is born out of. Rusha. Ruk, Rusho, Rusha. Rusha is Tritya Vibhakti. Kopa, anger. The anger that was born out of my nirbandhane. Nirbandhane, my, what can I say? My conditions. Yes. The anger that was born out of my conditions, or my stopping him, or my pestering him. Artha karshyam achintayitva. Artha means wealth. Karshyam means not having wealth. Krisha. Krisha means alpa. Okay, so Krisha. So Karshyam is Krishasya bhavaha. Okay, so Alpasya bhavaha is Karshyam. Okay, so without considering the fact that I don't have money, achintayitva, without even thinking that I don't have money, Guruna, by my Guru, aham uktah, I was told the following. Vidya parisankhya, in accordance with the knowledge that you have received, in accordance with the number of knowledge that you have received. Parisankhya, according to the number of knowledge that you have obtained. With tasya, money. Chatasra dasha koti. Chatasra 4, dasha 10, 4 plus 10, 14, koti 14 crores, which is Vidya Parisankhya, which is in accordance with the number of knowledges that he had received, number of education or number of skills that he had got. With tasya, ahara. Ahara is he was asked to procure. Kautsa was asked to procure 14 crore rupees or whatever the money was with tasya. So 14,000 coins or gold coins or whatever it is with tasya, in accordance with the number of knowledge that he had received. And he was asked this by his guru, who was angered because he was pestered, because he was not allowed, because he actually had implied that, okay, your devotion to me itself I will consider as Guru Dakshina, but the scouts are kept on pestering, and because of that pestering, he got angry. And when he got angry, without considering the financial state of Kautsa, he said, he asked him to procure 14 crores of gold coins or coins by his guru Varatantu. Nirbandha is not being allowed or pestering or because of the condition, because of the condition put. Sanjata is born out of. Rusha is anger. By that anger, Arthakarshyam is the unavailability of wealth. Achintagitva is not taking into consideration. Guruna is by his guru. Aham is Kautsa. Ukta was told. Vidya Parisankhya, in accordance with the number of knowledges. With the money. ಚತಸ್ರ ದಶ ಕೋಟಿ 14 crores me ನನಗೆ for me ahara procure iti. Then the prose order is nirbandha sanjata rusha arthakarshyam achintayitva guruna aham uktah. किम उक्तः? विद्या परिसंख्यया वित्तस्य चतस्रदश कोटिः मे आहर इति. So that is what Varatantu had told Kautsa, and that is what Kautsa wanted to ask Raghu. Kautsa wanted 14 crores coins from Raghu, but having seen him giving Arghya in a mud pot, he lost his hope that Raghu would be able to give that wealth to him, and that is why he decided to leave. When he was stopped by Raghu and asked what was it that he had to give to his guru, and then Kautsa started to narrate the story. So this is how the screenplay goes. And till now, Kautsa is speaking to Raghu. Right. Okay. I think I should stop here. So next week I think I'll finish this lesson. So we are at a very good pace. We went at a good pace today. Okay. Any doubts in whatever we have covered till today?